Hi there, I'm Natasha. This is my channel, Always Be Crafting, and today is Saturday, and on Saturdays I sew. Hopefully before I started talking right now, I've included footage of all the sewing I've done. Well, there's been cutting, there's been ironing, and there has been sewing. I am working on a bag for a woman I'm friendly with in the community. She has asked me to make a bag for her dog, specifically, kind of a luggage bag, if you will. So when her dog goes to doggy daycare, she has a special bag to carry all the treats and leashes and toys and everything the dog may need to go, right? And I was excited. I said, of course, I would love to make a bag for your dog. That sounds fantastic. So we started by me taking lots of photos of all the different dog themed fabric I have. And she picked out two because she was torn. She's like, oh, I really like this one because it was canvas and she loved the idea of having a canvas bag. But then this other one kind of looked like her dog. So we've mixed the two together and I think they look pretty cute. And to make the bag even more sturdy, I've included a vinyl bottom. Okay, so the bag is not yet finished, but would you like to see it? All right, so here comes the bag. So this will be, the two pieces are exactly the same, front and back. So this fabric, this dog, she said looks exactly like her dog. And I said, well, of course we're going to feature that cute puppy smile on the pockets. And then this fabric here is a heavier wearing canvas, which has been quilted to a quilting cotton to make it a little bit more in line with the weight of the Moonglow vinyl. So the Moonglow vinyl is from So Hungry Hippie. I love it. It's probably my favorite vinyl. See how it's like pebbled? So sturdy. It makes excellent purses and bags in general. Like, honestly, it's fantastic vinyl. Sews like a dream. And it's totally water resistant. So you can put it down and not worry about anything getting into your bag from the outside. Now, the next question is lining. My initial thought had been to use this brown right here, this accent brown, as the lining. And I'm not sure I'm going to do it yet because I do have waterproof fabric. And just in case those dog toys are a little dirty, I'm wondering if I should use that. So right now I'm at the stage where, so I have two of these for the outside of the bag. They're going to be joined with a zipper on top to make it easy peasy. She wants easy, getting in and out of, getting everything in and out of the bag. She wants just clean, simple. She's like, it's for a dog. It doesn't need to be fancy. I'm like, a zipper's kind of fancy. I think it's going to be fabulous. Look at these straps. Look at these textured straps. Again, So Hungry Hippie to the rescue. I love it. And if I didn't mention before, the fabric line, both this fabric and this fabric are from the same line from Sarah Watts for Ruby Star. The line is called Dog Park. This is part of the quilting cotton. And again, this is the cotton canvas. But how cute. I mean, all the doggies. All the doggos are so stinking cute. And what else do I want to say? We're going to put a zipper on top. And I think what I want to do to make it just that much sturdier is I'm debating between using foam or using fusible fleece. Because if I use foam, the bag will stand up completely on its own. And there's nothing wrong with foam. I mean, By Annie makes the best foam. It's called Soft and Stable. You may have heard me talk about it before. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. It is probably my favorite foam to use. And you don't have to quilt it. You can quilt it. It's beautiful when it's quilted. But since I added the quilting lines here through the cotton batting already to make it more in line with the Moonglow vinyl, because you want, when you're joining vinyl and fabric together, you kind of want them to be equal weights. Otherwise, Otherwise, it's really weird. It makes your bag kind of flop weird if they're different weights. So you often will back your fabric with something like fusible fleece or cotton batting, or you'll back both of the items together with foam, because that will just stabilize both of them at the same time and you don't have to worry about the weights being different. And I've done that. I have another bag right over there. It's full of a whole bunch of nonsense. Hold on, I'm going to show it to you because it's a great bag. Hold on. Okay, so this bag, which is the same size this bag that I'm making is going to be, it just doesn't have the outside pockets. Okay, so this was quilting cotton on top, and this is a soft vinyl on the bottom. Soft vinyl is more like fabric. It has the same drape as fabric, if you will. So they are already closer together than like the Moon Glow would be to the cotton, but it wouldn't even matter if I had used Moon Glow. But see, then you can see I put foam on the back and I quilted right through the two layers together. See? Isn't that so pretty? I really love this bag. And this bag just completely stands up on its own thanks to the foam. It's super, super sturdy. It's full of a whole lot of nonsense, but you see here's the zipper on top. And I'll do the same kind of zipper on the dog bag for my friend. So it's ultra, ultra sturdy. See how that stays open? It doesn't flop. Even though it's an open bag, it's not like flopping around because the foam is inside. And I think that's what I want to do for the dog bag. I think I want to put foam in it because I don't know what she has to carry for her dog. And I don't know like how easy it is. Like, I don't know if like the dog's going to be running around and she needs to get into and out of things really quickly. I think having a bag that kind of has that form and just sort of stands on its own and stays open on its own, I think will really benefit her. So then the question is, do I still line it with the waterproof fabric? I think I do, because I think even though these bags are machine washable, even with everything here, like even with the Moon Glow vinyl, you wouldn't put it in a dryer with the Moon Glow vinyl, I don't think. I've never tried. I'll research that. You'd probably just let it air dry, but I do know you can put it in the washing machine. With the soft vinyl and everything, I could put this whole thing in the washer. Could probably put it in the dryer, but I probably wouldn't because I love look at that. It's just so pretty. Oh, I love this bag. Put it down, but I love this bag. So hot. It's just, I know it looks enormous, but it holds exactly the right amount of stuff I need it to hold. That is a workhorse of a bag, and I use it a lot. Yeah, so I want that for her. I want her to be able to do the same thing that I do with this bag. But she wanted, again, those outside pockets with the feature fabric with her doggo picture, or the doggo that looks like her doggo. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the foam. Yeah, okay. I've already decided. I've decided as I've been talking to you, I'm going to put these pieces on foam. That'll make them sturdy so they're not all floppy. And then I am going to use my waterproof fabric on the inside. I'm going to use I'm going to definitely do it. I think I'm going to use my Splash fabric. I've got lots of different colors, so I'll just go look in my bin over there and pick out a Splash fabric that works. And I love Splash fabric. If you've been here before, you've probably heard me talking about Splash fabric. It is laminated cotton, so it has the same drape as cotton, but because it's been laminated, professionally laminated, it has that clear coating of like a vinyl type substance, which makes it completely it's a polyurethane. It's like I don't know if they paint it on or how they coat it. I don't know, but it makes it completely waterproof. It's awesome. It's awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make Splash on the inside. So I want this bag to be super durable inside and out. I'm going to use foam so it stands up on its own. Yeah, this is a great bag. I think she's going to really like it. Oh, I think she's going to really like it. I probably am not charging her enough money for it, considering I'm now throwing in foam and splash fabric, which are slightly more expensive products. But she's worth it. I've known her a long time. We've known each other probably like 20 years. I already quoted her a price. She's worth it. I don't mind. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. All right. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm excited to make the bag, and that's what you saw me do. I also was cutting out this fabric that's like fun color Star Wars fabric. I had a bag that I had sewn probably 2 years ago, and it wasn't really working for me the way I had sewn it. And I just said, forget this. And I took it apart, and I recut the fabric, and I'm making it in a different configuration, reusing the fabric that's already quilted to foam and reconfiguring it into a little tiny little pouch, which I think will work better because the zipper placement is going to be different. And so you saw me cut that stuff out. I don't know if I'm going to sew that today or not, but at least it's cut and prepped. And what else did I do this week? Oh, this week I also did other sewing. I'll put pictures because I am part of a group on Facebook called Crafted with Love. I learned of it from So Let's Sparkle with Sam. She's another YouTuber, and she's wonderful. If you have not watched her, go watch her. And she had talked about it on her YouTube channel, and I said, that sounds like a lot of fun. And it was created, the woman in charge, her name is Teresa, and whether you're in the UK or the United States, I know those two countries are for sure doing it. I don't know if there's other countries participating, but I do know the UK and the United States have participants, and you get it's like almost like a secret Santa, but it's all year long. So it's a secret gifter. I think there was like another term for it. Secret sender, I think is maybe what they called it. And you make something. You don't buy something. You make something and send it to a person. You get a different assignment each month, and there's a different theme. So for the beginning of the year, I think it was just like a New Year's theme. It was very basic, just like what you can do is in the new year. And I ended up getting 2 people because there was like a snafu, and someone from the US got assigned to someone in the UK, and because of shipping, they didn't want to do that. And I said, I'll happily take on another person. In the US, I've got tons of materials and I love making stuff, so I'll happily take on a second person. So the first person I sent to, she's a nurse and she loves the colors red, pink, and purple. And I ended up making her, hopefully I'm putting a picture of it now, a notebook cover that I thought would be fun. Because, you know, in New Year, maybe you're writing in a journal, or maybe you're taking notes. A fresh notebook might be a good way to start off the year. And I had this fabulous vinyl. Again, So Hungry Hippie. I'm telling you, it's like a theme today. So Hungry Hippie is like saving my bacon today. But I had this fabulous vinyl from So Hungry Hippie that I thought would be perfect because the colors were reds and pinks and purples. And so I used that vinyl to make a notebook cover for her, in addition with some fabrics and some fusible fleece, etc. I think I put a snap in there. Yeah, I did. I put a snap on as well. And then the second person, I didn't get to find out what she liked. She hadn't filled out the form that says her favorite colors or anything. So I had to do some snooping. So I went into Facebook and had to go, snoop, snoop, snoop. But I looked her up on Facebook, and she had obviously been very interested in wildlife, because she had gone on a trip to Yellowstone and taken a ton of photos of the wildlife in Yellowstone. And it wasn't just Yellowstone. It seemed like there were multiple trips, and she currently lives, I think, in Montana. So she had been taking photos of the wildlife. And obviously, on Facebook, you can choose what pictures are private and what pictures are public. She did not have any pictures of her family public, so I could not snoop on anything outside what she allowed me to snoop on, if you will. But everything I was allowed to see had to do with wildlife. So I thought, Well, knowing this, I had this Tula pink fabric with deer that was just gorgeous greens and oranges and yellows and pinks and purples. Oh, gorgeous fabric. And hopefully I'm putting a picture again here, maybe right here. And I thought, how about a tote bag? Because this fabric is beautiful on its own. And I think this person might be a quilter based on some memes she had posted on Facebook. Like maybe it was like one of those she who dies with the most fabric wins, or one of those kinds of memes. And in this crafting group, you can be any kind of crafter. You could be a knitter, you could be a crocheter, a quilter, a garment maker. You could be any kind of crafter, maybe a painter, maybe a ceramicist. I don't know. I think she likes fabric. So I thought maybe she'll appreciate something made from fabric, since I love fabric as well. And sewing is the fastest thing for me to do. It's like boom, 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 boom. I don't have to think about it. I know what to do. And I love the Totes Cute tote pattern from Oakla Roots. So I used that pattern. I made one mistake, so I had to make the bag skinnier. So if you look at this bag, the Totes Cute pattern from Oakla Roots is slightly wider, just like 1.25 inches wider, because I made a mistake. But I used that pattern, and I just thought it would make a really cute tote bag. And I think everyone can use a tote bag, right? Whether you use it for grocery shopping or use it to carry on books. And that was the other thing. I think this person might be a librarian based on my little Facebook snooping. So I thought, well, it's a great book bag. Everyone needs a book bag. So those are the things I made. And those were a lot of fun. So that was my week. And we're going into possibly a very snowy next couple of days. I'm hoping to get to IKEA on Monday. So today is Saturday, the 18th of January. Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I have the day off from work. I'm hoping to get to IKEA to get a new cabinet. I spoke about it on my last week's thing. Basically, I'll put another picture here. That's the cabinet I hope to get. It just came back into stock. Hopefully it's still in stock when I go on Monday. And I have the perfect little space because I've been doing lots of cleaning and organizing, and really enjoying my sewing space so much more, thanks to the cleaning and organizing I did last week. All right, that's everything. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry I rambled so much, lots of talking. And if you have any thoughts on what I've said, any ideas, opinions, I would love to hear it. And I hope you're all having a wonderful start of the 2025 year. And if you're watching this in the future, I hope whatever's going on, I hope we're okay. I hope the world is a good place still. I don't know. I hope you're well. Take care. Thanks. Good morning, and it is morning. It's now Sunday morning. Yeah, I'm back. So sorry that didn't get posted last night, yesterday's video. The last thing you would have seen me do is draw out the zipper opening on my lining panel. I did go ahead and attach it with magnets. So this is the zipper pocket I'm going to use. This is the splash fabric. I'm attaching it with magnets because I don't want to poke holes in the waterproof lining if I don't have to. What can I tell you? Yesterday, so I filmed, I recorded, I spoke to you about what I was doing. I did a little bit more, and then I had to take my dog to the emergency room. He's okay. He's in the cone of shame. Poor guy. He's on eye drops 3 times a day, antibiotics, and painkillers. So he's a little rough right now, but he's okay. He's okay. But we don't know if he got in a fight with a stick or got in a fight with a squirrel, or we don't know exactly what happened. but he basically has an eye wound, and I think they called it an ulcer or something like that. And somehow at the same time, he also cracked a tooth. So he's probably going to have a tooth removed. I really don't know what happened to him. Nobody saw it happen. We just, kind of looked at him and was like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? Did you get in a fight? Like, what happened? So we took him to the emergency room. He's going to be okay, but my poor doggo, he is not happy. Anyways, he's getting lots of treats because he has all these medications. He's getting like extra cheese and extra treats. So I don't think he's that unhappy. I don't think he likes the cone, but otherwise he's like, I get more cheese. So Sunday, yes, it's Sunday. I have to go to work today. We're supposed to get a big snowstorm this afternoon. It should start probably as I'm on my way home from work. So I might get to do more sewing this afternoon. So I don't know if the video is going to end here, like right now, or if the video is going to end with a little bit more sewing tacked on. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to sew the zipper opening. Then I'm going to cut out the foam for, the internal guts of the bag. And then I have to, I guess, get zippers because I haven't cut the zippers yet. So I need 2 zippers, one for the top of the bag and one for the zipper closure here on the lining. Box the corners, and then that's it. Bob's your uncle. So it's almost done. The bag's coming along. I might finish it today. It's all going to depend on what's happening. I still have to eat breakfast. I still have to go to work. There's still things that have to happen, but I wanted to check in and start getting these videos uploaded to the cloud so I could make the video and get it out into the world today. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to have more sewing tacked on to the end of this or if this is the end of the video. If this is the end of the video, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.